This week on Not Your Average Fangirls. I'm just gonna open the door to FNC and be like, where are they? The receptionist is gonna look at me like,
Give me SF9 now.
BTS swept the AMAs this past week as they deserve. SF9 got us traumatized with their sexiness. And JPOP got us on a chokehold as we discuss ORβIT's, JO1's, and Ballistic Boyz' latest releases. Check it out.
Hello, everybody. It is Not Your Average Fangirls. Woo! Back with another week of K-popness. It's your girl, Kat, and Ace just had a concert, their first concert back since COVID. And I'm bitter. I'm bitter. I wasn't there. They look so good. They sounded so good. They look so happy. And I'm just here. Also had a dream about Mark Lee last night.
Wow.
Not like that kind of dream, but we were like homies and like we were out getting frozen yogurt even though both of us are lactose, so that didn't make sense. And we were getting frozen yogurt and then he turns to me and he goes, "You want to go to the arcade?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And then we went to the arcade and then he was like, "I need to leave." And I was like, "Okay." And that was the dream. It was very weird, but it was like unrealistic in the fact that I would never get frozen yogurt with Mark because we'd both die. And
That's nice.
I don't want that on my conscience. So that's how I've been, everybody.
Hey guys, it's Cynthia, and I recently had my booster shot, and it has taken me out. I knew it would, but I didn't know it would to this extent. Okay, thank you.
Hello, everyone. I feel for you, Cynthia, because I too took my booster, and it also took me out. It was so bad. But it gets better.
Yes.
You're gonna be fine.
Please get vaccinated, everybody. It sucks, but it's fine. It's better to be vaccinated. But it hurts.
And hello, everybody. This is Carolina, and we had a mini GOT7 reunion. It was more like GOT6 because Mark was asleep in LA, but they all surprised Young Jae at his like fan meet thing that he was doing, and he didn't even know, and it was great. The reaction, incredible, amazing. Did I cry? Maybe. Who knows?
The reaction was him being a complete Virgo and going, "Oh, you guys are stealing the center of attention." Okay, love that. Okay. Thank you.
He was just so shook. Like the moment he heard their voices, he was just like, "Oh no, what? Why y'all here?"
He was like, "This is supposed to be about me, but fine, I guess."
But I guess not. Oh, I loved it. Oh, they did the GOT7. Oh, anyways, let me just stop.
Mark, you're fake.
Mark, meanwhile, Mark, like people, them trying to call them, Mark knocked out. Like,
Yeah, I was like, he said, man, time zone.
Listen, but we're talking about our boosters and whatnot. I also got my booster the other day, and it did knock me out, but for only a day, so God bless. But we found out that some more K-pop idols got COVID. Kino from Pentagon was diagnosed with COVID, as well as Lisa from Blackpink. Chan from VICTON as well. Good thing is that they're not showing any symptoms, but they're quarantining and stuff. And we hope for a speedy recovery.
Yes. I hope you guys get well soon. I love all of them. What the hell?
This past week, we also find out that Park Shinhye and Choi Taejoon are getting married and they're having a kid.
Woo!
Congratulations!
In South Korea.
It really is.
It's the trend of, hey, we found out we pregnant, dang, we gotta get married now. Hey, this is the announcement for both of the things. Yeah, but they've been dating for a long time, though, so good for them.
They said, "We're getting married because we're having a child." Hello, everybody.
But they've been dating for a while, so congrats to them, and hopefully they do show us baby pictures. Thank
They'll
you.
be like Chen and Bobby.
I think none of them is giving us baby pictures, and that's just rude. I mean, I respect your decision, but rude.
Literally, I respect you, but give me the fucking goods.
Yeah, I don't even like babies, period, or like baby pictures, but like I wanna see, and
I'm nosy.
Get on it, dispatch. Dispatch, do your job. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I just want to see how they're dressed. I just want to see them in like little outfits.
Imagine they do like matching like clothes with the babies. Cute.
Yeah, like you could just like put an emoji over the baby's face. Like I don't really care what the baby's face looks like. I just want to see that it's like a person. You know what I mean? That it's actually like, are you lying? Did you really have a baby? I don't know, because you won't show it. So now I'm thinking you don't really have a baby. It's a publicity stunt.
Imagine, like, whole career just in shambles because the publicity stunt was to say that you're having a kid.
Yeah. Well, it's to gain more international fans, duh.
You're right.
They know we love it. They're like, oh my god.
We're suckers for it. Another thing we're suckers for is BTS, everybody, and they swept the AMAs last week.
As they should.
Yep, they are the first Asian artist to win Artist of the Year at the American Music Awards, and that is insane and well deserved because everybody knows who BTS is in some shape or form.
Period.
Yep.
And they should be thankful that they know who BTS is because that's just how talented they are. You're welcome.
People know BTS so much that people don't even fuck with them. Said celebrities, I won't name any names, but took pictures with them just because it's BTS. They probably didn't know shit about them, but it's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine?
Not. It's not. It's not. Because I could meet BTS. We could meet BTS. People who deserve to meet BTS could meet BTS, but
Literally. But here we are.
BTS, at this point, they're like holograms to me. Have I seen them up close multiple times, and do I know that they're not holograms? Yes, to both of those questions. But until I meet them, they're holograms, so...
Like, me and Carolina, the closest we got was that hotel in KCON, and I don't think we're ever going to get that close again. Like,
no, never. And that was pure
was
chance.
Yes. We
Damn.
really lucked out there, and that's it. That's all we're ever going to get.
Also, BTS got nominated for a Grammy, everybody.
Woo! But here's the thing, though. I can't even bring myself to be happy, even though I am happy that they're nominated again because they deserve it, like I've mentioned. But I can't, like, I just can't bring myself to be as happy as I was last time because I just feel like they're going to get robbed. They were already robbed just because they were nominated just once again. And it doesn't make sense to me, and it just makes my blood boil. But yay.
Honestly, I don't think they need the Grammys at all, but...
They don't, here's the thing. I wouldn't care if Yoongi didn't want a Grammy. Like, if none of them cared or were like Jimin that had no idea what the Grammys were even about. Like, that man never heard of the Grammys until they were nominated.
Yep.
If they were all like Jimin... I wouldn't be this upset. But because I know Yoongi and Namjoon wants this Grammy, that's why it gets me very upset. Because it's like, just like, they deserve it. So just give it to them instead of being racist.
You could not walk outside without hearing Smooth Like Butter.
It's not even just like a popularity contest because like they have brought so much to the table for everything, no matter what. They have like represented hope. They have represented absolutely all these positive messages, and yet they can't even nominate them in any other category. And they're also still the only group that's in the group category. This is not a collab category, but like most of the rest of them are literally collabs. Why?
I think all of them except for Coldplay are all collabs.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, why nominate collabs in this category? So let's say you even take those out. Would they still give BTS this? I don't know. I really hope so because they deserve it. They should have been in other categories because just like last year, they put everyone else in the categories except for BTS. Like, how are you going to put all, like, song of the year that was like number 2 or 3 and 4 on all of the charts and not nominate the group that was number 1 for months in that category?
Here's the thing. The Grammys just don't make sense in general because if the Grammys were just completely like 100% authentic, the same person would win every Grammy. So tell me how a person is nominated for Record of the Year and Album of the Year, however the fuck that's different. Don't even understand that. How they're nominated for Record of the Year and Album of the Year and don't win both. If it's the Album of the Year, then it should be the Record of the Year. There shouldn't be any, like...
That's true.
Like Adele or Taylor Swift. Like, when they win every single one. Why? Because they are the best album or they were the best record of that year. So it shouldn't be like, oh yeah, this Song of the Year is different than the Album of the Year award winner, that's different from the Record of the Year award winner, that's different from the Pop Album of the Year award winner. Like, what? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, how am I the best all around, but I'm not the best in every other category I was nominated for. That don't make none sense whatsoever. Like, it makes no sense. Like, I would rather them give it to the same person every time. Like Taylor Swift or Adele, when they won, it was every category they won. Billie Eilish was another one. Every category she won. Because it's more authentic. It's more real. Because if she's album of the year, then she should have won every other category that she was nominated for.
That's true.
So that's why the Grammys ain't shit, in my opinion. Do I want BTS to win one because they want one? Yes. But I don't think it dictates whether they're good artists or not.
Hell no.
Yeah, like, they don't need a Grammy. They just kind of want one, you know?
They want one. But I mean, still, 2-time Grammy nominated artist doesn't sound bad.
It does not, but you know, this might be the last time that they can be nominated, at least for a while.
Listen, I knew the Grammys were bullshit when One Direction ain't never got nominated for one. Yes, One Direction was a pop artist, but they were one of the most successful boy groups of all time.
Yeah.
And they never even got remotely like any type of attention from the Grammys.
Yeah.
The word Grammy and One Direction was never in any type of sentence or paragraph together, ever.
They have a history of kind of not really, like, recognizing boy bands or just, like, you know, groups like that in general, like poppy. Like, they're like, it's not really
Yeah,
real
they're just
music.
like, they're not real artists. I'm like, get
Yeah.
out.
I think the closest that like a boy band has probably ever gotten to the Grammys was when the Jonas Brothers were nominated for like Best New Artist, and that's when like their already third album came out. So
Which that category
make
also makes no sense. Like, hi, you're the best new artist, and then you're just like, hi, I've been making music for 15 years, so
yeah,
As Eminem says, fuck the Grammys.
you're
truly.
right. Also, the BTS first concert is going on right now, and I'm excited.
I'm ready. It's the start of tour season, everybody. Woo!
When I say, you know, the concert's going on today, is because it's when we're recording, not like today when this is posted. Thank you.
I would also like to add that Ticketmaster randomly released tickets for all tour dates, if you guys did not know, for BTS. And I got the text message, and my first instinct was, is this a scam? But my second instinct was, I'm going to check just in case. And it was true. It was real. And we were able to secure tickets for more shows. So thank you. Woo!
Woo!
And I had absolutely no service. So the fact that we were able to do this, wow. Like, I don't think none of us had service.
It was horrible. I was literally driving. I was in the middle of nowhere driving in the highway. Like, like the fact that I managed to even open the app and it worked, that was surprising to me. But also that's really shady of Ticketmaster. Very shady, because guess what? They only sent codes to like out of the 3 million that were waiting, they sent to 3 people out of those, right? And so that's shady. They didn't give a chance to like at least anybody that was like waitlisted or something to look at tickets. B, it was in the middle of the damn night. Like literally the middle of the night. Like nothing. A random text, like random number, like Cynthia said. The first thing you think is, what the this is some shady shit. I am not clicking on that link.
Yeah, because it wasn't their usual number.
Yeah, it was weird.
If they hadn't put my email in there, I would not have checked. But because they put my email, I was like, okay, they know who I am, so maybe it is real.
But also, that's weird. So why would you wait to the middle of the night from an unknown number to release more tickets when you could have just released that shit for general sale?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense to me.
It's insane, but also I guess like when they announced it, or like what they said is that those were the tickets that were held for like staff or like production crew people, like, you know, like those were, which that always happens at concerts. And then once they release them, like, oh no, I'm not going, or like this person's not going, blah blah blah, then they'll release the tickets. Like, that's normal. But the way that they did it was just shady. Like,
yeah, I know
that's
it's normal,
what
but
is.
it was just extra shady on top of Ticketmaster because they already like messed up royally for the ticketing in the first place. You think that they would have been like, production crew, you're like, one, I mean, you're probably working, so you're not going to be sitting at the show, or two, you could just stand your ass backstage, like, you know, everybody else. Like, just stand backstage and watch
Yeah.
the show. I just think it was super shady too, because there were so many people who were waitlisted and they just couldn't get tickets, and then they got codes. But like, I live in Minnesota, so how the hell am I gonna get a decent flight in like a hotel or wherever in like, you know, in like 2 days? Like, the hell? Like, that's so messed up. So basically, you're just kind of limited to like only the people who live in that area could like utilize that, or people who were already going or might have been there like us. But that kind of sucks because,
or
like,
people that make very bad financial decisions, i.e. me.
but I'm saying you were also like already going to kind of like be there, so you had a flight there already, as opposed to someone that, like, I don't know, lives in Utah and they got the code and they got the tickets, but now their flight is like $652 million.
Yeah.
And like, and all the hotels are booked, so you have to find a hotel that's like 53 hours outside of the city. And like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's so sad. I'm like, that sucks. Like, I would, like, if I lived, I don't know, in like Michigan, I'd be so sad if I got that code. I'd be like, you know what, screw you guys. I feel like you just gave me this code just to like play with my emotions. Like,
be like,
thank you.
Nah, 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 nah.
Yeah, like, oh, by the way, here's some more receipts.
So another
like,
thing that I saw is that like anybody could open the app and get into to buy tickets, but if you didn't have a code, then you couldn't do anything. So you literally were just sitting there watching all of these tickets, and nobody knows about it because only the people that got the code know. So you're just literally in there just looking at these tickets that nobody's buying, that you could buy, but you can't because of that stupid code, because everything's locked. And I was just like, what the heck are they doing? But, you know, it's Ticketmaster. They've even gotten sued for, like, internal, like, scalping, like, themselves.
Yeah,
like, we know that they do. So
I know. Girl, they even knew about it, though.
Can we just go back to the days where you, like, line up at a box office? Like, I miss those days. Like, I got my NSYNC tickets and my Scream Tour tickets from, like, HEB, bro. I went to HEB and stood in line, and well, I did. My mom did. I was at school and got my tickets. Or, or if you didn't get them from HEB, you went to Frank Erwin Center. You went to the box office and you stood in line and you walked up and you were like, 2 best available tickets, please. And they said, here you go, ma'am. Like, all of this anxiety, like, tickets drop in 15 hours, and then you have to stand in line, and then there's like 652 million people ahead of you in the queue, and then by the time you get in there, when your man finally moves, there's like 2 seats open, and they're like $568 for like, like, you're literally sitting on top of the stadium, like, you're outside the building, and you're just like lit. You know what I mean?
I'll never forget, I used to get my Warped Tour tickets and concert tickets, like Jonas Brothers tickets, at FYE.
Ooh,
yeah, bro,
right.
like the good old days when like ticketing was easy and smooth and it was great. You got your little wristband. Like, I also got Warped Tour tickets from doing a blood drive at my high school. Like, nobody's giving out BTS tickets for doing a blood drive. Like, no one's
honestly,
like, you did some community service. Here you go. Go see BTS.
Now that's a great marketing scheme. Okay, like everybody, like. They've been begging for people to donate blood, and nobody's doing it. Just say that you're giving away tickets for BTS. Watch. Bitch. You're gonna be good. The hospital's good, full of blood. Vampires, steady.
Just say there's a chance you could win. They would be like, there's a chance you could win BTS tickets, and there'd be a line down the street for donating blood.
You see how many people got vaccinated in a span of like 2 weeks?
Yep.
They were like, because at first they were like, ooh, like in California, you may have to be vaccinated to do all these things. And they were like, oh, we should probably get on that. I'm like, oh, that's why you should get on that? Cool. All right.
Yeah. They said, in order to go see BTS, you got to be vaccinated. And they said, okay. Okay. That was nothing. They didn't have to do anything else. That's wild.
Ticketing sucks, and I wish I was a millionaire so that way I could just hire them myself to perform my own private party for me and my closest friends, and then we can flex on Instagram and be like, not flex that we got a private show from BTS, but flex for the fact that I didn't have to sit here and ticket for 6 days. Thank you.
Right?
That's the flex.
It's exciting though, BTS. That means that more concerts are coming, which we've talked about. Listen to our past episodes, everybody. Thank you.
Including BTS, who just announced that they're touring.
What?
Yeah, girl. That's why everybody's talking about the tour, because they literally said it at the AMA.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant that they said it at the concert now. Like, oh, by the way, we're having more.
You already know that as soon as the tour ends, Probably even before we get out of like the fucking stadium for day 2, they're gonna be like, oh my god, guess what? Tour tickets go on sale in 2 minutes.
Before we leave, you're right. They're just gonna put out like a big ass counter on the screen. It's just gonna be counting down 10, 9, 8. Everyone's like, "What's that?" And it's like tickets on sale now.
Imagine the chaos that would like.
But this time, all 4 shows are gonna be in New York. So now everybody's like scrambling trying to get to New York. Just 4 shows in New York.
Just come a little closer to me, please. Can y'all go to like even Oregon? I'd take Oregon. Go to Portland. Fuck, I'm tired of going to California for everything. Tired.
Girl, I'm tired of California. I've only been there once, and I'm going there twice, and I hate it already. Like, why? Please, I hate it. Please.
That's why when you said Chicago, I want to go to Chicago for NCT, I was like, yes, I will be there with you. I will go to Chicago. I'm going to Chicago. I'm not going to LA.
The problem with Chicago dates is always that I always want to do Chicago, but they always have Chicago dates, no matter the tour, on a weekday. Not just on a weekday.
Yeah, they're like on a Tuesday.
Yeah, on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm like, why?
I just really want to be at Johnny's hometown show. Like, that's.
And I'm Johnny. Oh, I can't wait.
I'm Johnny.
I can put my plan into motion, y'all. I'm ready. Me and my wish wig. We ready.
Oh my god.
Wow. But we're talking about concerts and music. Let's move on to our comebacks for this week, everybody. Let's get this started with MONSTA X. They came back with the Rush Hour. And listen, we know that this was technically for last week's podcast, but
things happened, yo.
Things happened, and yeah, MONSTA X was not recorded, sadly. So now we're doing it now. And guess what? No cap. I love this shit.
It's a continuation of their last release.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I don't really remember how it sounds, but I do know that I enjoyed it. I'm just old, y'all. This is nothing against the music or anything. I don't even remember what I had for dinner like an hour ago. So
I want to know, because they start this with eat this, and I was just like, what am I eating? MONSTA X. You can't just say that.
They always say something like
them
this.
goodies.
They always be screaming something.
Disrespectful.
But I did like this though. Like, from what I remember, I was like, I like this. Like, I don't know. I used to, like, be heavy into MONSTA X. Like, I was a whole ass mom baby. I was talking to our friend Alicia in our DMs about, like, theories and stuff. It was wild times. I found my old DMs, and I was like, wow, that was a time in my life. But then, like, after a while, like recently, their music is kind of, like, I don't want to say when they got involved with a certain company, but when they got involved with a certain company, I wasn't really digging.
I mean, listen, you're not the only one that thinks that. Mom Bebes also think, some of them also think that same thing.
Yeah, so. But I dig this though. I'm just like, yes.
I really love this. The chorus was everything on this. Juhani looked incredibly delicious. I love it. He had the little space buns going.
They had like that moment where they did like a stepping kind of thing.
Yes.
Like the do.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, okay.
It's like, get down. Who?
Yeah.
Get down, bro. I love it.
They also shouted out Cynthia's cat, Tachito, when they said, we gon' dash.
If you did not know, that's my cat's name. Well, Tachito's my cat's name. Dash is his rapper name. So, yeah.
So I thought that was really cool that they included him. I think he was a producer on the track. That's why
love it.
They dropped his name a couple
I think
of times.
I'm still an advocate for Mr. Zooms. Like, that's just...
How dare
no,
you?
Mr. Zooms, I love it.
Is from New Orleans. He is not Mr. Zooms.
His name is Dash, okay? Y'all can't just take something that me and Cynthia have coined 4 years ago and then change it. No.
I mean, that's what P. Diddy did. He was Puff Daddy, then he was P. Diddy, then he was Diddy.
Tachito is not him.
No, Tachito
Maybe
is
he
Dash.
wants a different
That's
name.
his rapper name. No, he does not.
Let me go ask him. Let me ask him. Hold up. Tachito, do you want a different name? He said no.
Well, you said name. You didn't say rapper name. He said he cool with his government.
Okay, fine. Tachito, do you want a different rapper name than Dash? He said no.
There it is.
You heard it. You heard it from the cat himself.
I feel like there was some coercion there. He was just scared. He's like, if I say yes, she won't feed me.
Oh my god.
I'll only get kibble. I'll never get wet food again in my life.
I feel like Monsta X would appreciate this conversation about that for some reason.
Monsta X put Chichito on the track. That's what we're saying.
Meow meow, let's go.
Meow mix.
Hey.
Hey.
Rush Hour Meow Mix.
Yeah. Rush Hour was hype though. I really liked it. I love the visuals of this music video. They still had that yeehaw going.
They did.
Yeah.
With the cowboy hats and stuff. It was a good time. They look good.
Visually,
but
it was very Monsta X. They did like their little, like the thing that Monsta X does where they all like turn and go towards the camera and they're like walking slowly. And they
It's
do
great.
like, their little eyes. Yeah, Kihyun. Whew, Lord. I was like,
Oh my
Jesus.
God, him in this hair.
I was sweating.
Yeah.
I was like, that man is so fine. He's so fine.
He is so hot.
I found a new term on TikTok and I'm going to use it forever. So shout out to the TikTok girl. I can't credit you because I don't know what your name is on TikTok. But anyways, she calls like short kings. She calls them pocket men. I said, oh my God. I love that. So I will start coining that term and using it in K-pop. So I was like, he's one of my pocket men. Thank you.
Love that.
Ooh, but I am though.
He's a menace to society. I hate him. I can't stand his ass.
He is just, and then that video interview thing that they did, I forgot the name of it, that little like documentary on YouTube that he did that, and like seeing him do that and talk like more in depth about everything, I was just like, you just became sexier. I hate you for it. I fucking hate you
He's
for
literally
it.
that one guy. You know how we talk about Jaehyun, where he's the like, "Where's my hug guy?" So is
Yes!
Kai. Like that's literally him.
Oh,
And
you're right.
you're just gonna be like, "Boy, stop playing."
The thing is too that during that interview thing, like when it was the girl that came in there and he was just like who are you? And then she was just like, Mom Bebe. The way that he changed, dude. He got all giggly and stuff, killed me. I was just like, are you my bias?
I love that he was ready to fight though. He's like, who are you?
Yeah,
First.
he was ready. That's why I was like, the moment that she said Mom Bebe and like his whole demeanor, like everything, like he couldn't stop smiling, dude. Fell in love with him right there and then. That was the moment. Moment.
I thought he was your bias this whole time.
For a minute, right? I was just like, ooh, I am Sir Bias. No, Juhani Wahanda. Anyways, check out the album. It's really good too.
SF9 came back, everybody, with Trauma. Oh my God. Taeyoon.
You know what? SF9 is my trauma. That's what it is.
SF9 are just so sexy. I can't say. They are the 2 p.m. of our generation.
Literally.
Yeah.
They are.
Well, we
Literally.
had a little ad toy moment
Ooh, see, with the chair.
with the chairs,
and
the
body
little
rolls.
back shuffle. I was like,
I saw that too. Wow. I mean, I know every time I'm about to watch something SF9, I need to prepare. And then when I was just like, this single's called Trauma, I was just like, I'm doomed. And the moment that shit started, I was like, I can't. Jaeyoon?
is that Thickums?
The chest.
Jaeyoon with the fucking chest. Titties out.
The
And that
chest
V-neck
pose were just-
sweater. That I couldn't stop staring.
He said the category is chest. The category is titties. Welcome. Like there was literally a fucking canal down his chest. Like his titties
Literally.
were so big that you could put water in there and then a river would just flow. Like that's ridiculous. I don't even have that kind of canal in my chest. It was just like boop boop, 2 like perfectly placed mountains. Boop, boop, like right on his chest. Like how? What? Who?
God, you did that. You did that.
Good for him for working out the way he had to get a body like that. Because man is thick in all the right places. And
Yep.
meteor. Like that was all that's going on in my head.
I will say though that this song, I don't think I like the song. Not that it's a bad song, but it was just like I don't remember what it sounds like. And I watched the music video an hour ago. So
I love it.
Oh, I like the song. I thought it was nice.
I don't like it, but it's not a bad song, so I'm not saying like it's a
It's
bad
just not
song.
your favorite.
Yeah, I was honestly mostly just looking at like everybody. So
I mean, I get it.
I had to go rewatch it before recording this because I was just like, all I remember is Jaeyoon's titty.
Oh my God. Thickums.
But
I
also, they all
swear.
looked amazing. There was that part with Huyoung and Chani towards the end. Like
Yes.
the rap part was so good. I was just like, oh God, Huyoung. Oh my god.
You know what's
Oh my
cool
God.
too? Like, I feel like just the song itself, like, I really like the bass in the song. Like, the bass
Yeah.
makes it, like, even hotter of a song. It's
Mhm.
already sexy enough, but they just, even the melody of the song was just sexy. And I was just like, SF9, like, the S in SF9 is for
Bro,
sexy.
it's like a thing. It's crazy. Like it's a thing. Like they're like ridiculous. Like Rowan too. This haircut he had. I was
He's
just
a beautiful, beautiful man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, Youngbin was looking
Whoa.
scrumptious.
But
So
even
good.
Chani in those glasses, I
Oh,
was like,
yes.
excuse me?
Nah, Chani was looking also good. They all look good. I can't.
Okay.
Oh, and the fact that Suho also mentioned the "I told you I'm the male version
Male
of Venus."
Venus?
Ah,
That's the line that sticks out in my head the most. Like that's the one line I remember from the entire song, and I was just like, oh, "Yep, okay."
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, it's the line from Kingdom.
I feel like this was a very SF9 song though. Like it's
Mhm.
Yes,
like
and then just the
sultry.
vocals. Yes, the vocals were so like airy that it just made it so sexy. You were just like, oh god. I was like, oh my god.
It was too much. And then watching it with the music video, just everything all together. It's like it was like an overload of like, you know, just everything.
It was sensory overload. Like our
Yeah.
senses were just everywhere.
Just heightened.
Like, woo,
They were just going a mile a minute. Like they're just like chung 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 like as of night.
in the back of my mind, I was like, "Am I ready to have kids? I feel like this is a moment." Like that was like,
Oh my God.
I was just like, is this the moment that you risk it all? And yeah,
Like,
it's the
really?
moment.
like suddenly I'm booking a flight to Korea. Like, what?
Like, what's your mission, man? Why are you coming to the country? I'm finding SF9. What? Don't ask me more questions.
My brain led me here. I don't know.
I said I'm risking it all. But anyways, everybody go check it out. That again, album is also really fun. It's really good.
Another man that ruins my life, Mr. Bang Yongguk, formerly of BAP, has released new music. He came out with Race.
Oh yeah, this was hard as fuck.
I didn't really like it.
I didn't like it either.
Okay, cool. I liked him. He's great.
Yeah, I was about to say, but
Exactly.
he looked great.
Yeah. We love that for you. Keep making music, King, because we want more. Just not this one.
She said just not like that.
It was like a mixture of like that rocky guitar with the heavy rap, and at some point it just didn't match with his raps, and he looked good, but I was just like, not for me.
It wasn't like, yeah, I won't like re-listen to it, but hearing him again, that was wonderful.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
nice. Knowing that he's alive, doing well.
Just
you know.
produce some more for Just B. Thank you. You want to write them some more songs? That would be lovely.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
because those are fire.
Yeah, those are fire.
But anyways, moving on then, we got 2Z. They came back with It Is You. They went for like a more ballady sound, but in the middle it just changes
Yeah.
and there's an electric
Yeah,
guitar
the
and then
change
boom. And I was like, what?
Like, oh,
I like the chorus.
Same.
Who's the rapper?
Which one?
Yeah. Because I was only staring at Drummer Boy, and that's Bumjoon.
I think he's also the bassist, if I'm not mistaken.
Junghyun. He's the maknae. He's a 2002 liner.
Damn.
What is happening? What were they feeding these women? What did they? What? Never mind. He's such a handsome young man.
But I really like this. I also love the music video. It looks like the music video was very like homemade style, and the
so
ending is so cute. Like they're all just like they're slowly like coming
Walking
together while walking. I was like, that's adorable. Like I really, really loved it. And also Bumjoon, damn, that man is fine.
They were being a menace though the whole time. I was like, y'all really.
Oh
out
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Like when he looked at the camera and like kind of gave that smirk thing, like he's laughing. Like I was just
Yeah.
like, stop it, no, don't
I know
do
what
that.
scene you're talking about. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, Hojin, like the lead singer, he's you, sir, are a menace to society. You know you fine, and you the type of man that I hate. Don't get out of my face. I hate, no, he knows. He was like smirking and biting his lip
Yeah.
and like laughing and
Ain't nobody got
I told
time.
Cynthia, If I was the bitch that was directing that or the camera person, I would have been hyping him the whole time. I'd be like, "Ooh, yes,
Same.
give me face, king. Like, go.
Give me
ooh,
face, king.
Like,
do
keep
that
it going.
again. Yes.
I feel like they just so underappreciated. Like,
are.
Yeah.
I feel like not a lot of people like listens to them, and their music is really good. It's really fun. And this was like a different, I feel like, from what we've heard before, like, you know, they like doing obviously like hype music. But when this started, I was just like, oh, like this is more like a ballady sound. Like they had like acoustic guitars in it. But let me tell you, when it was that switch up, like the electric guitar solo, like, boy, I was hype. I loved it. I love that switch up. I just love how everything came like together.
It was a beautiful time. I loved it. I love bands. Man, I love bands.
Same.
My God.
Same. Well, let's talk about another band that we love, ONEWE.
Oh my god!
They released Star, and this is dramatic as fuck, everybody, and I love it.
All of their songs are so grand. They're so epic and just they make you just like
Literally that. That's how I felt with this. Like, it was just so dramatic, and like the instrumental for this is insane though.
Bro,
like
this song is beautiful.
Wow, like I was just listening to just the music and I'm like, dude, like it's insane to listen to it. Like they're so talented. They're so freaking talented.
There's just
Exactly.
like
Not just that.
The vocals.
It's just the whole thing. Like the whole composition. Like I don't understand. Look, I don't understand how ONEWE isn't like one of the most popular bands in Korea. Like I just don't like. It doesn't like connect with me how they're not like massive. Like because everything they do is so just it's gorgeous. Like from the composition of the music to the vocals to the delivery to the imagery, like everything is just so fucking good. Like it's so good. And I'm not just saying that because like we're fans of ONEWE, but I'm saying this like genuinely. Like I don't understand people who don't like ONEWE. Like how can you not like just how like. Have you heard Younghoon? Like, hands down, one of the best vocalists, like, I've ever heard in my life. Not just even in K-pop. Like, that man's vocals. Like, did y'all know that man, in this song, he matched his pitch with the pitch of the guitar?
Yes! Did you hear it? It's like, what is this? What is this sorcery?
My mind was blown. I was like, how does he, what? No. Like, there's women that can't even get that high. And that man's just out here belting that. Like, it is his day job, but like it's his day job.
That is his job,
I cannot
yes.
believe.
He is in the correct field.
He's just walking, breathing, being that talented. Like somebody that doesn't know ONEWE is seeing him on the street and doesn't even know that that's like the best vocalist of all time. Like right in front of their
wild.
face. Like,
that's wild to me. How do you not know? Like they honestly, I feel like another underrated artist, ONEWE.
Yes.
Definitely. I feel like they deserve way more hype.
Underrated to the point that their company doesn't even provide them. You know what? I'm not going to start with RBW.
We're not going to get into RBW.
My God.
Yeah.
But I would also just like to say, Kanghyun.
Yeah. Yes. When again Again, that guitar solo always, every time. If you listen to one of our podcasts and we don't say Kanyeon guitar solo, then we didn't do a podcast.
That's not really
That's
us.
it.
Aliens have taken over.
Yep.
We're
it's
just
not really
pod
us.
people.
If we don't talk about him at some point in our podcast when we mention ONEWE, then it's not us.
Oh my God.
We've been kidnapped, and that was not us.
This talented, beautiful man.
And he's so sweet and so pure. And how does he exist? How does any of ONEWE exist?
With his stupid little books.
Did you see Jungkook with that hat? Sir.
Oh, my baby!
I
I wanted to cry. He was so cute. He was playing his little piano, and I was like, wow.
He looks so good.
And we talked about chest earlier, but my man's chest was out and thriving.
Yep.
Hiron said, I work out daily. Thank you. Chicken breast shakes. He be talking about it on Bubble all the time. I'm like, yes,
That's
go
so
off, King.
nasty.
That's disgusting, but go off.
Okay, King. Whatever you need to do.
Yes. It's paying off, and I love that for him. And he's just like chest out. He be sending pictures of him and Ito at the gym, and he's like, wow, he really knows that they both like.
That's the content we want.
Me. It is. It's a 2-for-1. I don't even need both their bubbles because they post the same shit of each other, and I'm like, wow.
They have a couples account. They have joint bubbles.
Beautiful. Just a hand for Kia. Kia should like get a round of applause every time he enters a room.
Yes.
Yeah, he's a genius. This kid
I love
is
Kia.
He's so
Severely.
talented, and he's like 12. It's wild.
he's like 12.
He is not 12. First
I know, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like, how old is he really?
He's a 2000 liner.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but at times I'm just like, this 12-year-old, like, is just doing it all. Even though I know that he's not 12, but I'm just like, damn. Like, it's just, he just looks so small, and, like,
It's
you're
'cause
so
he's
talented.
tiny. It's because he's tiny, but yeah, he is insanely talented, and his mind always blows my mind. Whenever he talks about music, it's one of my favorite things ever. Like, I wish he would do more V-Lives, and he has done some where he, like, takes us through the process of how he thinks about music and stuff, and I love when he does them. And also when, you know, he's on Bubble talking about music. I love hearing him talk about it. I want him to, like,
Yes.
just do a whole series where I can see, like, from beginning to end, because he usually explains it after he's done, but I want to see him do it, you know?
See the whole process.
Yeah.
You know, one day manifesting, if we ever, you know, interview one, we manifesting
You're right.
gods, if you hear me. Oh my God. I will talk to him for hours about his music process, because even a little message I sent him when they had pocket holes and they could like reply to you individually, where I told him like, oh yeah, like I love your your production, your songwriting. Like, he sent me 4 messages, y'all, back to back, about how much he loves when people tell him that they love his music, and I was like, sir, I will praise you every day.
I wanna praise you like a... Oh, sorry. Okay.
I can't wait for the album to come out and us to have our group order for the signed CD.
Everybody, like, we've talked about ONEWE so many times. Like, if you still have not checked them out, please do. Like, their
Please
music
do. I'm
is an
begging y'all.
experience to listen to it. Like, it is just so good. Moving on then, for our next comeback, we have Ghost 9. The kids that wanted to beat you up that last time, they came back with Control.
Now they want to control us.
I am surprised, everybody. Like, I dig this.
I do
really
too.
like this song. I feel like they nailed it. This was like, production was wild. Yeah. It was such a good music video. It was entertaining. The song was actually really good. I feel like they were still able to do that powerful image that they always are doing. But the instrumental was amazing. Like, it wasn't like all over the place type, like some of their past songs. And I loved it. Yeah. I freaking loved it.
Didn't feel threatened.
This album is super good too. Like, Love Language reminds me, like, it could be on a GOT7 album. I'm just putting that out there. Everyone should listen to it.
I need to go listen to that then.
It's so good. Like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, why do I feel like this is familiar? And then it hit to me, and I was like, this could be a fucking GOT7 song. Like, real genuine shit. Like, this could be a GOT7 song. But this album was so good. I was so surprised because, I mean, we're not gonna lie. We haven't, like, dug a lot of Ghost 9 shit that's come out. And that's fine, you know, it's not for everyone. But this...
It's good.
Smacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
The chorus was my favorite in this. Like, in some of their past songs, like, they use a lot of EDM elements in their songs, especially like dubstep and things like that. And they still kept that because, like, in the chorus, you still hear the hints of dubstep, like I don't know what they're called. So anyways, but they still have that in there. And the dude that was, when they had the white outfits, the dude that was in the center, like, I don't know who he is, but when they put him in the middle, they did a good job because he embodied being the center of that part. Like, when it was like the part that is just like you're conducting maestro, and then it like changes, it's the one other rapper dude with the longer hair. Like, their voices match so well, like, going back to back, and like the facial like expressions, like everything, dude. I feel like this was like the best song that they've put out, and I just loved it all.
The next comeback we're gonna talk about is something I've been listening to all week. Whew.
Yes.
Gemini.
It's so good.
Gemini released a song featuring Seori called UFO. Not only is this song amazing, but this album is
incredible.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yes. I love R&B kings. Like, they just like, they do something to my soul, and I feel it.
I feel that though. Like, this song, like UFO, I love this vibe. the vocals are just so smooth, like soothing. Like the part I love in the music video, there's a part that is like Seori and then him just like kind of like facing each other, just like vibing, singing. I was like, that's my favorite scene. That looked like such a good time. I was like, I wish I could be there too. Shit, I'll be in the back vibing with y'all. Like that's what it gave me. But yeah, no, this album, like this CP Inside Out is so fucking great. Good. It's fucking great. Like he has a song with Woods called Mia. Ooh,
this is a no skip EP for me. Like I listen to every song. Like his fucking song with Kid Millie is an ass shaker, amazing, incredible. His song with PH1, whoo,
Harry, you done did it.
I need to check it out then. I haven't had time, but I'm gonna listen to it now because I really like this song UFO. I was like, ooh.
If there's one thing about me, you know I love a man with some R&B vocals, and this was just.
Yep, like he done did that. He put his whole foot in this one.
He put his whole foot in this shit. I love it.
Yep.
What we about to talk about next, y'all?
Okay, look, let me just state before we start. The J-pop, they doing it. Because these next 3 songs, they doing it.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Yeah. They're doing it. Everybody, if you don't know what we're talking about fucking ORβIT. ORβIT came back. Finally! Their song Eclipse. It feels like it's been 7 years since they released something.
I'm saying.
Literally. Like, not to sound like a brat, but I really feel like it really feels like it's been years. And I know why, but damn, did I miss them.
It's been forever. I love this group.
Yeah. ORβIT. So, y'all, like, ORβIT's a J-pop group. Everybody go check them out, really. Like, their music is just so good.
Good.
I just want to say... There's a guy, I think his name is Yugo. And Yugo, his tiny face king. Like I literally like he came up on the screen and he was so cute. Like his voice is beautiful.
He's so cute.
His voice in the song is beautiful.
He's so adorable, the little baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's so cute. I just love it. But I love the song. I think Eclipse was like it was very sexy, but like not overly like over the top sexy type of thing. Like I feel
was sensual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Like it worked. So I mean, they killed it. Like
it was like velvet. It was like those nice like, satin sheets from like at the expensive hotels. That's what it was like. You were like, oh god.
And the choreo with the hands and the
tiny thrust. I was just like, okay.
Oh my god. They even had like little gems on their hands, and I thought it was so cute, beautiful. And it definitely like added to it. It was a good touch.
And then in the beginning with Choi with the jewel on his face, and he was just looking beautiful and like majestic, like a beautiful unicorn. And I was just like, wow. Like me and Cynthia, we didn't even start the video, but it was like the picture of him, and we were just like, oh my god.
like what are we in here for? Like we're gonna die.
And my man Tomo.
Oh,
Tomo was
looking good.
Delicious.
Yes, thank you, God, for putting this man on earth. I applaud you. Thank you for making him talented and beautiful. And like, thank you. Just God bless. Hallelujah. Holler back.
You're right.
Yes.
But the song is really good. The beat is fire. The melody's on point. It has like a slow build up and until you get to that last chorus. Like it was just perfect. It was like a perfect ride while listening to it.
The melody is so addicting that like that shit is the most addicting melody line I've heard in so long. And I was just like, wow.
It is such a good melody. Wow. The EP is called Alter Ego, and it's so good if you guys haven't listened to it.
Good.
My favorite song. Nope, never mind. I was gonna say it's Hana, but also like Shady is so good as well.
Shady is my favorite song.
Shady's my
favorite song.
Ooh.
But Hana, it's like, oh my god, the minute Hana started playing, it was like the song that I immediately put on repeat. I usually like listen to the album first and then go back, but I was like, no, I need to listen to the song again like 5 more times, and then I continued. But again, Shady is that bitch, and Forever So Good with Alright, We Love a Ballad. I do skip that one, I'm not gonna lie to you, just because
we're not ballad people.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
You know.
The voices are incredible though.
I love With. With was so good.
With is an amazing song, but I usually listen to the other ones like 5 billion times, and then I listen to With.
I haven't heard the EP yet.
It's so good.
Oh, girl.
So,
It's
but
good.
I figured it was going to be good because the rest of their music is bomb. So,
Hell yeah. The minute this dropped, like, I woke up on the day that the album dropped, and I was like, today is ORβIT Day. And it's ORβIT Day. I put the album on as soon as I got in my car to go to work, and I was like, wow, it really did not disappoint. I didn't even know which song was the title track when I first heard it, but I was just like, oh my god. To the point where I was like, I don't know which song is the title track and they're doing the music video on, but I could literally see them making like a music video for each one, because like I feel like each song is just really, really strong.
I mean, they might. It's like a trend now to just do multiple videos. So bring it on. Bring it on. But continuing on with our J-pop, Ballistic Boyz also came back with All Around the World.
Yes.
All Around the World.
This has like an old school sound to it. It gave me very like boy band vibes. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know what you mean. Like, do you mean like the Beatles, or like do you mean like
No.
Okay, because you're like old school.
even the choreo and stuff, it was just like NSYNC.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like when you say old school, I think the Beatles. I don't think NSYNC's that old.
Well, yeah, I don't think so either. But like, I guess like a 90s like type of song.
Yeah, it's definitely like 90s. Like the vibe of it. I really liked it. I was about it. I was like, ooh, okay.
And I know that the blonde dude was like saying I'm the shit, and I was like, yeah, you're right, dude. you say that.
You right.
What's up? But this is very encouraging song though. Like it's like follow your dreams, like fly higher than you can imagine. You know, like you a butterfly and you're about to fly all over the world type of thing. I don't even know. Like it was just about believing in yourself.
Which I think is so funny whenever you hear like songs that sound so sexy or something, or sound like you be like, ooh, what's this? And it's just like, you can be anything you want to be in life. But you're like, oh, that's okay.
Not only that, but it's like they're dancing in front of like this factory looking place. So it's even just like, yeah, believe in yourself. Construction is back. Like all right. My God. But Terika Arme, he was fucking it up though.
Oh my God.
With that choreography. Oh boy.
Majestic on his horse. I said, sir.
Yes.
I don't know why he was on a random horse, but I was about it. It's like, okay.
At times, I look at these videos and I'm just like, did they just like throw darts and they're like, and at this point we're gonna bring in a horse. Bring it on.
Everyone had ideas. Like, what would you like to do? You know, I've always wanted to just ride in on a horse. Right?
Okay.
It doesn't fit the concept, but okay, sure, whatever. Yeah. It's all about making your dreams come true. You can do whatever you want to do.
That was just it. No structure, just vibes. That's it. JO1 also came back with Wondering.
Oh my God.
This is beautiful. This was such a sweet song.
This gave me like an 80s vibe. I was like, this is 80s to me. Like the synth in the back or whatever. Like that's what I was getting.
Yeah, this was like super pretty. Like right away from the video started, and I was just like, this is freaking beautiful already. Like visuals on point, like the sound of it, and it was just like such a like sweet song, so it like fit everything all together like so and well.
Visually it was so beautiful. It was such a pretty music video.
Another group that has amazing choreo all the time.
It feels magical to me. Their choreography, their music in general, the music videos obviously, but like they all have like this like magical element to it, and I know that it's not technically like magic, but like to me it's magical.
No, I feel it. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Always have like a part of the choreo, like I don't know how to explain it, but it's always like a wave almost. Like one half of the group will do it, and then it will like move to the other half of the group. They always have something that like involves that, and I just really love that. I love that they like continuously have that in all their choreo, and it's really beautiful and really pretty, and I'm just like, yes, we love big groups that can do amazing things with choreo.
It's like visually pleasing to watch them dance, dude. Like their choreography is just that pretty.
JO1 is just wow. They really struck gold with them.
Honestly, dang. And I just love, you know what I love the best? They're a permanent group. Thank you.
Oh, I was going to say Ren, but yeah.
Oh, he was so beautiful in this music video.
Oh my God, he's so stunning. Ridiculous. How dare you? How dare you be that fine and exist on this earth and not be my boyfriend?
But that was it for our comebacks, everybody. Woo!
Woo!
Woo! We're going to end this week like we do every week with our songs of the week. And I've been in my J-pop bag. Listen, there's been a lot of drama in K-pop, so I've been like, skirt, in my J-pop lane. So I have been listening to a lot of JO1, specifically Freedom. Love that song. Been listening to I, Runaway, and One. Whoo! Period. And ORβIT. The entire album, but for, the sake of this playlist, I'll say Shady because that bitch is beautiful. And One OK Rock, I've also been listening to a lot of.
Oh, you're right.
Specifically Renegades. Love that.
My songs of the week, I have also been listening to ORβIT's EP, but for playlist purposes, I will include Hana since, yes. Thank you. I have also been listening to Tiger Inside by Super M.
Hey!
You're right.
I forgot about this song. And I was just like, I love this. I have also been listening to Ice Cream by TXT. If you can, Carolina, please insert the audio that I sent the group chat the other day. I was intoxicated, under the influence, and I was just going off about Ice Cream because wow, they really did that with that song. Hi, I would just like to say that TXT slapped. They fucking went off when they fucking did Ice Cream. Are you kidding me? Taking a song from Barney and taking it into that level of masterpiece. Oh my god, they're so fucking talented. Blows my mind. I have one more. I'm so sorry. I'm doing a playlist, but I have one more, and it's Days Gone By Day6.
Yikes.
Yep. It was presentimiento. What is that?
An omen.
No,
a feeling, you're telling the future. What's that?
Yeah.
A premonition?
Premonition.
Thank you. That. It was like that. And finally, it's going to be my one song of the week. And it's going to be We're in Love. Because, yes, I'm still listening to that song and that album in general. Listen to it. Thank you.
Amazing. I, too, have been listening to ORβIT. I was going to say Shady because it's my favorite song on the album. But Kat's already covered that, so we're just going to pick any song that you want. Listen to the whole thing, 'cause it's so good.
Woo.
I've also been listening to God's Menu by Stray Kids.
Oh, you're right.
Yes, I don't know why, but it's been my hype song to get me through the week. And also, I've been going back to Paint Me Naked by Tin.
Yay!
I love this song so much. I still don't understand people didn't like it. I love it so much.
Song. For my songs of the week, like I mentioned earlier, I've been listening to GEMINI's EP, most specific Mia, because I just love that song. I've also been listening to Loco a lot, so I'm just going to say OPPA, because I love that song. Summer Go Loco, and then I've also been listening to EXO. So for the playlist, I'm just going to say Yeah, because that song is a vibe and amazing. And those are the vibes for this week.
Hey.
So that was our episode this week. Woo! Thanks everybody for listening. I hope everybody had a great holiday. If you celebrated or not, Yes. So whether you are about to watch the live stream for BTS or you're about to cry because you're not watching or seeing BTS live at all, it's okay. Tour.
Sadness.
Make sure you always
Fangirl on.